The Campbell River Daybreak Rotary Club, in conjunction with the Campbell River and District Adult Care Society, got together on a really cool project at the center in Willow Point, and that's to rebuild the patio area with a garden. We talked with Jim Harris. Jim Harris is a past president and a founding member of the Daybreak Rotary Club. We talked to him about the project and Rotary's involvement. Jim, how did this project come about? Talk a little bit about what a great project this is.
Yeah, so I'm on one of the committees that looks for projects in the community through Rotary. We got a letter from the society here asking us about putting in some raised flower beds so they could use this patio area at the back, which wasn't being used. So we had a look at it, and there was a quote to have it built. And when we had a look at it, we thought this would be a great project for hands-on for our Rotary Club.
Rather than just a donation?
Rather than just giving them the money and having somebody else do it. So we had a look at it. I worked out all the plans for what they needed to the benches and the little planters and that sort of thing, and put together a budget, and it was doable. We had enough money in our kitty to buy all the materials, and then about a dozen Rotarians got together and built all the stuff. So
when you look at the planters, for instance, it's not just your basic planter on the ground, it's raised, so I guess easier access for seniors?
Yes, we did a similar project at the hospital quite a number of years ago through Rotary, and we found that with the raised planter beds, people in wheelchairs even could access them, and a lot easier for people working on it. Like all the beds in here right now are being done by seniors, and it's a lot easier than having to get down on your hands and knees and work in the flower bed. So yeah, after the experience we had at the hospital, with that sunshine garden we did there, we sort of had a pretty good idea what to put in.
Well, and the benches are a little different than your standard benches, and you notice it when you sit down. Now, what's the story on the benches?
Well, when we talked to Pam about this, they had one bench which was sort of a design that they needed, because if the seat sloped and the back sloped, it was hard for older people to get out of it. Once they get into it, it was comfortable, but to try and get out. So these benches have a flat seat, a slightly tapered back, but they also have an armrest in the middle, so that when two people sit down, at least they've got an armrest on each side to get up. So these kind of things you don't really think about, but the people that work here said this is really what the people need to make them functional.
This project, you worked with other Rotarians on it. How long did it take, and what was the process?
Well, we first of all got all the plans together and sort of finalized all the way that we're going to put these together and assemble them. Then we got a materials list, and we shopped it around in town, and we bought all the materials locally. Then the Maritime Heritage Center, where we have our meetings now, has a workshop in the basement, quite a good one with all the equipment right there. So we asked them, and they said, sure, go ahead and use that. So we had all the materials delivered there, and it took us about a month and a half from the time we started till the time we completed it. Probably at times maybe 8 or 10 guys in there working on different things, and it all went together really well, because we would build a prototype of each side of the benches. We build a prototype of that so we know exactly how it went together, and then we just banged the rest of them together. So yeah, it was a lot of fun.
But was it something that really brought the club together?
Yeah, we do look at trying to do some hands-on projects where we can get the membership involved. And yeah, it was a great experience just for all the members. You get to know each other a lot better by working as a group. You get 4 or 5 Class A personalities together, and it's interesting how things come together. But anyways, we look for these throughout our year when we're looking at various projects to take on. If we can get involved, buy the materials and build it, then we will. Sometimes we can't, depending on what it is. But yeah, as long as we have the plans and we have the right to go ahead and build something, we'll take it on.
My name's Pam Man, and my title is Nurse Administrator. I do my RN job as looking after seniors, and I manage the society the whole program and the society itself, right. Whatever comes my way. We have actually been in the picture more than 35 years, and the society as a whole, we look after seniors or any older adults with any disabilities in our community who have no other place to go. So we started with socialization. Now it kind of increased to socialization, monitoring their physical health, their nutritional health, and they're managing their medications, and they're doing the assessments. So they come to this place. Some of the seniors may never see their doctor or any other health professional for months, and this is the place they get to see once a week. They get the assessment if they're not feeling well, and they usually guide them to the family member, family physician, work together with the other health professionals to provide the help that they really, really need. And it gives the respite time to the family members and the friends, so they can still go to work and get some sleep if they need to, because we know that people with dementia may be up all night long. And so we are helping out families and friends in the community along with the seniors every senior we help for other members in the community.
So Pam, the garden is complete. Is it getting used?
People who are never gotten out throughout the program, out of that room before, they make a point of getting up, opening the door. We leave the door actually open for them, so they go out and enjoy the flowers, look at each flower. They're learning the names of the flowers what we planted, so they get mesmerized with all the colors and the fairy garden, and so it's amazing for them. It's a really good therapy for seniors.
So it has had a really positive impact, even though it's just brand new?
Yes, it has. And people, the day we built it, from that day on, there's always 2-3 people out there every day.
Well, Pam, I saw that garden before, and I've seen it after, and really have to compliment you. What a great idea, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Well done.
It's beautiful, and everybody loves it. There's a herb garden, use the fresh herbs in our cooking. Strawberries out there is just precious. Thank you so much for all the help and for your time and investment into this garden. It's made it all worthwhile.
That's what Rotary is all about. Thank you.